Hello, hello. I gotta cue the music. Hold on one second. There it goes. And music's on. So, look at us. Do you see this? Hold on. Let me get the actual little war screen coming back on. We have finished our third placement war against Terps Win Big. Look at this, people. Huh? Victory 72-70. Rhino Nation, we did it. I can't believe it. And to celebrate, I actually have two of my longtime buddies with me today. We have Gigi Andre, Town Hall 9.
Oh.
There he is. And he actually is the birthday boy, so that's why we have him on. And Aussie.
Hey.
Hey.
Happy birthday, Gigi.
Yeah, exactly. Happy birthday. And this has been a long time coming, hasn't it? That we were going to do a video?
Yeah, it sure has.
Yeah.
See, so it's coming true, finally. We've all known each other, I think, a couple years now. So we were all in Gators, and we came over to the red side and to participate in League, and here we are. Reviewing the CWL Big Win against Terps Win Big. Now this was a toughie. Let's just go ahead and look really quick at the and I clicked out and I got to click back in. They basically were smoking us at the beginning. I mean, it was what, maybe a half an hour and they already had 9 bases or something down.
Yeah.
It was
very tough.
Yeah, it was insane. It was just nonstop. I mean, we can even go to the war events down here. You can see here they just like ching, 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 taking all of our bases down. And I think Blue was the last one standing. But we managed to make a huge comeback. I think they had like a 75% 9v9 and we ended up with a 50. No, we didn't even need any dips. We came back, and then look at that. Our big guys came through for us, and we actually won. So today we're going to go ahead and take a look at a couple of replays, of course. And why not look at my buddies that I have. They did some awesome attacks, so we'll look at theirs. And, of course, we had several six-packers this war. I managed a six-pack. Aussie, I believe, Leroy, and Nand. As well. So we'll take a look at attacks from them. So let's go ahead and just dive right into it. We're going to go to the bottom of the map first and look at Leroy's attack on number 24. So let me go down there here. And he came in and attacked this morning after a long night of, we'll just say, having fun. So he came in and just smashed this. Let's watch this replay. Here we go. He loves this attack. He loves any kind of AQ walk. So he comes in, puts his queen down. He's got the wizard to make sure that he's going to funnel her over there. And this is a base that I believe was hit a few times with a loon, but we couldn't quite get it. So he decided to go ahead and add the AQ walk in. So here she is. She's doing just fine over there. He's going to go ahead and walk her all the way over to the side so that he can get her to the queen, take the queen down, get the CC. So let's see how he does it. Let's go ahead and zoom in just a little bit just so we can see the queen on queen action. We got to get that in there. King's going in. Here comes the CC troops. He puts the poison down. Nice poison. And they did a lot of baby dragon witch Valk, which can be really tricky if you're not careful with the queen walk. That Valk can come up and just take her legs right down and whoosh, she's on the ground. But he did a good job. Here he goes. The sweeper's kind of being a pain right now, but she'll go over there and get that in just a minute. And he does have the AD kind of hitting the healers, but it's going to be okay. So let me go ahead and zoom back out just a little bit so we can get ready to see his second phase, because once he has those 2 ADs down, here they come. Hound coming in, followed by a couple loons. He knows that he needs to get the loons down to catch those bottom defenses, or the top defenses, I guess, the wizard tower and the archer tower. Brings in another hound. Nice haste there, and then I like how he has the couple loons coming in right to the mortar. He's got good haste going to both ADs. Looking good so far. Any commentary from you guys? What did you think about this raid?
was very clean.
Yeah, he
That's
was.
how much I had.
Yeah, he really was clean with this for sure.
I
And
love the fact he brought
Yeah, it was
the
beautiful.
hound just to tank the wizard tower at the bottom.
yeah, yeah. I mean, he really thought this through. And he's good at he's great at loons. I mean, he's a Town Hall 10 player too, so you can always tell somebody that's Town Hall 10 because they'll do some things that are a little more, I'll call it technical, right? And so you can tell that he knows what he's doing. Once again,
His queen walk, right?
yeah, he really is. He's very good. I'll go ahead and speed it up here because we already know this one's over. And once again, another hound unpopped. That's basically what's happening in a lot of raids right now with air because of the hit point increase. So good job, Leroy. Go right back out and let's check out the next one. We're going to move up again to number 17 with Nand. Nand's another former Gator, came over to join us in Rhinos. I counted the other day, we actually have 10 of us, if you can believe it. So 10 out of the 50 are from Gators, which is pretty
Gators.
Yeah. So, and we're all killing it too. I mean, everybody is. Nand right now, I think they were saying something like, I don't know, 6 in a row, 6-packs. So let's check this one out.
He's the witch expert.
He is. He's the witch guy. So let's go ahead and look at number 17. We'll hit replay. The thing that I liked about this one, he's throwing in a couple Valks just to make it interesting. So look at that. Yeah. Instead of all the witches, he's doing witches and Valks, and he comes in from the corners. So let me make sure I can see that. He's using 2 golems, and what he's going to do with the one on the left is send that golem down the side to tank for those witches as they go down the side, and then the other golem will hit that Tesla and then go into the center. So let's see how he does this here. Cruising in, there goes a jump, and the Valks are in. The redheads go right in. This is a cleanup attack, so he knew that there was a hound in there, that once it popped, he could just go ahead and poison it and then let the girls run. It was 1 jump, right? He had 1 jump, and then he was able to just, and then just rage right through. Look at him. Cruising right through there. He's got everything up. I mean...
His face is wrecked.
It is. It's totally wrecked, and... I've never seen it with the Valks before, but he's been watching a lot of Cleric Dragoon, and he does a lot of different variations of witch attacks. So I think that's where he's picking up all this stuff. But yeah, he's been pretty much crushing it. I'll go ahead and fast
The enemy
forward.
did a few attacks with the Valks, especially on my base.
They
did. No jumps.
They did. And I'm going to have to try it because it was a Queen Walk with Valks and then Miners. So, yeah, I need to kind of mess around with that because it did destroy a couple bases for sure. It's crazy. So, yeah, Nand just taking that down in record time. The base, I mean, pretty much as soon as they went into that second phase of the Valks going right by those wizard towers, you knew it was big trouble. Okay, moving up once again. Let's see, who do we have next? I think we're already up to Gigi, your attack. Let's see, is that right? I believe so. So number 10 is the one we're going to look for you. And we're going to go ahead and press replay because I want to know your secret on this attack. This is like your attack. It should just be called the GG attack. So let's press replay. It should be.
The honey badger.
Yeah, honey badger GG attack.
I keep getting 3-star with it, like a lot.
Yes, so go ahead.
So the first thing I always do is check the EDs.
Right.
On the outside. When they're on the outside, you just need a haste and 4 wounds.
Yep.
And try to get the CC lure.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest is just pretty simple. Kill the CC, try to destroy AD with suicide heroes, then Lalun the rest.
Yeah, that's what I've tried this though for 2 days. I was telling Aussie, I'm like, yeah, it does. It sounds super easy. I love how you did the CC kill too. By the way, just put them in the poison, and you don't even. Then you still have your full heroes. So are you usually looking for like where you can take out 1 AD with the haste loons, or not necessarily? Sometimes. Yeah.
Only if I could get the CC lure.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. And then
So-
you obviously you're going here, and your queen's taking out an AD, which is key.
Yeah.
That turned out great. And this actually was a decent base because you end up making a circle, you know, with your loons.
Yeah.
So that helped too. I'm sure you looked at this one and went, "Oh yeah, I'm calling number 10 immediately."
You've gone straight into the sweeper there.
Yeah,
too.
straight into the sweeper. But see, I see what he does. He does that, and then as soon as he sends the hound by, the sweeper turns. So then the loons are free for a little while. I mean, I noticed that the other day, and I thought, okay, so that isn't as bad as it seems. And then you always do the skelly kill. Let's zoom in for her. Is she going?
Yeah, watch that.
Oh yeah,
I was pretty lucky on this one.
you were,
The
because
loon
she
at the-
hopped. Yeah,
And
she.
the loon took out the queen at the same time.
I know. You did get lucky because it could have been disastrous, and you always bring a heal to make sure that those loons last through all the way to the
Yeah.
end of the raid, and I love that too.
I wanted to
So
swipe
many
the heel
loons.
right there. I wanted to swipe the heel right there, but it was too obvious there was air bombs in that
Right.
corner.
Right. That makes sense. So look at this, Tesla's. What do you have, like 18 balloons left? I mean, this is
And two hounds.
Yeah, something ridiculous. I mean, it was a pretty awesome raid. And again, this is the raid that you do all the time. You have some crazy number of 6-packs as well. You come in and fresh hit. My favorite thing, though, of all that you do is before the raid is over, when you know you have 100, you go into the bot and you already record the 3. That is like my I hang out on Discord just to watch you type it in because it's so funny.
Yeah. Usually around the minute 50.
Yeah. Yep, usually. So awesome job, Gigi. You're killing it. Love it.
Well done, Gigi.
Thank you.
All right, so Aussie, time has come for you to do your attack. Are we ready to watch number 9?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go on in and check this out. So, what kind of attack
I'd seen
you
this
doing?
base before, or similar to this,
Okay.
with that little square box at the
Right.
north, which I thought, well, that's a good place to attack, and then a jump into the center to get the queen.
Uh-huh.
This is the first base I looked at, and I thought, yeah, I could hog this base.
Yeah. See, and I wouldn't think hogs. That's not my first thought is the thing, but you're doing great with it. And I like, you don't do the bowlers, right? You just do a straight go-the-ho.
Yeah, I think you get enough value with the three
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
golems, and my bowlers always walk, so I'm over bowlers.
They can definitely be a pain.
Yeah, and poison the queen, and I wanted to get the hogs in from both sides so I could heal them both up in the middle when they meet.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting because I at first when I saw that happening, I'm like, uh-oh, what's going to happen here? Is this going to work? But it worked out great because then they took out the expos. You were able to do a heal on both of those expos. And then to your point, as soon as they meet up, you do the other heal.
Yeah. And I was
Yeah.
like, do I poison the pups? Do I poison
Right.
the skellies?
I
I don't
know.
know what to do. And I just threw it down and missed everything.
Just throw it down and pray.
Yeah. That's lucky it.
That was
Yeah, it
cool
all
that-
worked out.
That was cool that the queen didn't target the hound right there at the end.
Yeah.
Yes, very
I
lucky.
was
In
stoked
fact,
about that.
this is one of those parts right here where I need to zoom in at the hound, just hitting the golem and do some kind of noise. You know, one of my favorite little cartoon noises or something, because that was key, that the hound just stood there and targeted the golem the whole time, because your hogs were able to just go ahead and run wild all the way around the base, and your queen came around.
Queen went the other way.
Yeah, it worked out perfectly. Yeah, I was actually online when you did that and watched your raid live, so that was a lot of fun. So great job, AussieGuy.
Thank you.
So there we have it. We got 9 Town Hall 9s, we watched 4 of them. And again, we were 50%. Now, the other thing that really helped us, we had a couple of 10v10 3-stars. So I wanted to watch those. We have Rin and JP to watch. They are both just absolutely wrecking Town Hall 10s. So let's watch the first one, which is on, I believe, number 8 with Rin. And he loves this attack. So let's press play.
Yeah, I saw this live.
Yeah, and he had to get both of his attacks in because of some work commitments. So he just came in, looked at the base, and drew up a plan, and they talked about it a little bit. And he went in. And look at that. This is a fresh hit, okay? So nobody's scouted it. Yeah. He doesn't know. There was that Tesla right up at the top, and he did a great job dealing with that. Yeah, there wasn't one at the bottom. I mean, not panicking, just taking it down, put in another bowler, use a wizard, take it down, be done with it. So here he goes. He's really good at the bowler skips. That's something that I'm still trying to figure out, but good Town Hall 10 players, they know how to use those to get in 2 or 3 defenses deep, and you can see it's perfect how he's doing it right there to line it up. So here comes this kill squad. Going right in. Of course, a giant bomb. They anticipated that could happen right there, so they put a giant bomb in there. Does he get all the bowlers in? Let's see. Couple are going over there, but that's okay. He's got the jump. He knows what his objective is. He just has to get the CC, the queen, and if he can make a nice path for his hogs to go around, then he'll be happy. So here he goes. He sends in his hogs, and he's got 2 more heals after this first one, so he should be good to go. His queen's still up. She's taking some stuff down. Still dealing with those Teslas in the center, so he knows that the Teslas aren't going to cause any problems. Here comes some more hogs. He's just going right around the base. I'll go ahead and...
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, really well planned. He knew how this was going to work. Again, he came in, made his plan, went in, wrecked it, fresh 3, 10v10. That just doesn't happen very often.
I didn't even see him online. He just popped up.
Yeah, he did. He was that quick.
Bang.
It was similar to a GG thing. He popped in, called it really quick, came in, finished, recorded the 3. That was it. See you later, everybody.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was really awesome. And this was huge, too, because, again, they were absolutely killing us. I mean, just scraping us up off the floor with the Town Hall 9s. And for him to come in and get a 10v10 3, that put a little bit of pressure on him, because at that point, even if we have a dip or 2, it's not as crucial because we got a fresh 3.
Yeah.
So let's do the last one. This was number 7. JP came in. This was toward the end of the war, and another pretty key hit to help us seal the victory. So let's watch his attack on number 7. Now, this is one that we decided at first was a good 10v10, mainly because, there's a couple of, looks like archer towers and the cannons that aren't completely upgraded. So you know that it's at least, even though... Yeah, and the Expos too, exactly. So, you know that there's at least a little bit better chance that your troops are going to make it for a little bit longer. So here he comes in. He's doing something different here. He's Mr. Lalo. So if he can Sui Lalo something, he's going to do it. And he's very, very good at it. So you can see he does a nice funnel to get his king in there. Take down the other king and hopefully hop in there, maybe get an AD.
Enemy kings.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It was being a pain. But he almost got in there.
Almost.
Yeah, and I know he was wanting to maybe get 1 AD. He didn't quite get it. Nice job with the poison, though, to get the CC down. Let's see, is she going to do anything else? No, maybe not exactly what he wanted, but look at this. When I saw these loons go down like this, I was thinking, oh boy, here we go. But he's great at it. Again, he knows how to path them around and use the spells just the right way to get the loons to go where he wants them to go, and which pack of loons to use them.
Watch that enemy queen. Slightly misplaced the skellies, but look at him bust through the wall.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that when that happened live, but yeah, they did.
And she's gone.
She is gone. And She took a beating too, didn't she? I mean, that was bad. Yeah, look at all the loons he has up. What, maybe 10 loons?
Yeah,
and
that's awesome.
Yeah, and the other cool thing was too, if you watched at the very beginning, after he laid down that whole blanket of loons, immediately he had all the minions behind it to start his cleanup, because you know that the timing's going to get tricky with your loons trying to get back to help with the cleanup. So, great job, JP. I mean, overall, this was one of those wars at the end, the last hour, we were just all watching. Several of us were online. It was a pretty exciting finish. I mean, for us to pull this one out, we have faced these guys, I think, 3 other times, and they beat us every time. So for us to win this one, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's always been a challenge to try to do this, but awesome job, Rhinos. Very cool. And this was awesome to have you guys on with me, finally. We've only been talking about it for months.
Years.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So thank you,
And can I just say, Ruff?
Yes?
Can I just say how awesome it is that you're now leader of the Red Rhinos?
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty crazy. It's been a crazy ride, has it not been?
Yeah, it sure has. And Sel was a great leader. I didn't know him that well as much as you guys, but I was stoked when he handed over the reins.
Yeah.
So, congrats.
Thank you. It's going to be fun. I mean, I'm ready to have a good time with CWL. We're getting off to a pretty good start, We're changing a few things here and there and getting ourselves set up, but I think we're going to be okay. We're going to have a lot of fun. So thanks again, guys, for joining in. Once again, happy birthday to Gigi.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Gigi.
Yeah, so we got a Canadian buddy, we got an Aussie buddy, and I'm from the US. So that's all for this time. We will see you next week when we have another placement war. Until then, that is it. Over and out. See ya. So you want to be a Rhino? Now is the time. We are participating in CWL Season 4, the Light Division, and we want you. We are looking for Town Hall 9, 10, and 11. Please apply to our Discord server, and our recruiting team will take care of you. Make sure to watch for Jess, JP, Prof, B, Chief, Drek, Hunter, and Stickman. They'll take good care of you, and I hope to see you soon.